Hey guys, this is Yoda. This video will be about the most recent patch notes Blizzard posted. Mostly we're going to go over tanks since those are the classes I've really been testing. We will touch over some of the non-tank stuff, but I'm not going to go over too much detail because I haven't really tested them at all myself and I haven't played enough on the PTR to speak like with any sort of knowledge. So we're going to mention it, but we're not going to go over it in great detail. So Frosty K's tier set got updated. This is good because the old tier set was complete garbage. How good the near tier set is remains to be seen. We'll stay tuned this week as we play more PTR. Moonkin got changed a little bit. I believe before this change, it was optimal to like shift out of Moonkin form and then insta shift back in to maintain some of the bonuses from the new talent tree. They fixed that with this. So Guardian Druid got some changes. Oh yeah, Feral Druid, we'll talk about this first, got a massive upgrade to their tier set. This is good because the tier set was basically completely useless before. Big winner was 250%, now 800, so it's more than tripled. Apex Predator damage increase got doubled, so we'll see how that goes. For Guardian, Raise is updated. So before this patch, Raise didn't replace Maul. You just pushed Maul on single target Raise on AoE. After this patch, Raise now replaces Maul, and it basically does Maul's damage to the single target, which is good. Like more damage than it in AoE. So Raise is actually like not a damage loss anymore to take. However, I don't know if you have the talent points for it because the talent points in Guardian's tree, like near the bottom, are very, very congested. Like with Elun's Chosen, you kind of need to go with Lunar Beam. That basically takes up all the talent points. In order to get Raise, you need to sacrifice Rage of the Sleeper, and you also already like are missing 2 points in the Moonkin or in Moonfire damage reduction. So you basically don't have any points for Raise, in my opinion. As Elun's Chosen, which is the primary build you play Mythic Plus. In Raid, you might play Raise now because you play Druid of the Claw, but in my opinion, Raise is a pretty low value talent for Druid of the Claw because most of the damage that you do in Druid of the Claw is from Ravage, and talenting Raise does not affect the damage you do from Ravage. In fact, when you have a Ravage proc, it actually replaces Raise on your bar, so you can't even push Raise. So in my opinion, Raise is not that high value in Druid of the Claw. Like, it's still a damage gain because like if you get Tooth and Claw procs, especially outside in card, you can push it, but it's not that big of a deal and potentially not worth the talent point. That said, I haven't played that much Guardian this season, so that could be completely wrong, but I don't think it is. Evoker, don't really speak. Flameshaker, can't speak about it. Augmentation Evoker, so just to reiterate from past, videos we made about this, this is a very good change. Makes Augmentation Evoker no longer like hard required. They do need to kind of buff tanks and healers to make up for it, since like before this changed, tanks in every group, since Augmentation Evoker was in every group, tanks and healers were stronger. Now they're not as strong. So they might need, more base power to do what they did before. Also, at current tuning, Augmentation Evoker is definitely in. It's like by far the best DPS. It's doing like higher damage than the tank while having 100% Evan White uptime. So hopefully that changes right now. I mean, it will change for sure, actually, because Blizzard doesn't like it when one spec is that powerful. So we'll see how it goes in the future. A lot of changes to Hunter. Looks like they're iterating a bunch. A lot of changes to Mage. A lot of changes to Mistweaver. This is going to be the 3rd season in a row where Mistweaver sees massive, massive changes. A lot of them are very good. However, for the last 2 seasons, Mistweaver, while it was quite good, it was not meta. For instance, in Season 3, Dragonflight, it was Rest of Druid, and then Mistweaver, and then in Season 1, War Within, it was like Miss Priest right now, and Mistweaver's second best healer. So we will see, what happens in the next season. Maybe it's finally Mistweaver's time to shine. Woodwalker got some buffs. So this is a big one here. Lightsmith, Tempered in Battle, health redistribution may only occur once per cast. So that means Tempered in Battle is still going to be somewhat useful, but like the extremely OP things that you can see sometimes on live, like for instance, if I temper someone on the mini boss before Rashanan, then that person just isn't dying. Like, it's better than any other external in the game against ticking damage. So the health redistribution only recurs once, which means it's only going to tick one time, maybe like 1 million or sub 1 million health per tick. Maybe a little bit more, but I doubt it. Also, some of the cheese you could do where you would temper in battle an NPC that was mind controlled will be a little bit less powerful now. I mean, it's still gonna top you once, but after that, it won't perma top you, I guess. And the bug where if your MC'd mob gets un-MC'd and your health just like yo-yos like crazy will probably go away. This probably means that you could play Templar in a lot of dungeons. The main reason that a lot of Paladins have just been sticking to Lightsmith, despite the damage being roughly equal, is because of Tempered in Battle. With the new tier set, I believe Templar is actually benefiting more because it gives you more Shield of the Righteous, which procs Imperial Hammer more, whereas Lightsmith is only really more powerful in Wings. And also the current tier set benefits Lightsmith a lot because a lot of Lightsmith's damage contribution is from the Capstone node, which benefits a lot from having stronger wings. So you may play Templar in the new season because of this. We'll see how how that goes. Some Holy Paladin changes. Don't really speak Holy Paladin. Can't say too much. Really know much about Disc Priest. Enhance got like basically another rework. I think it's still kind of strong. I believe the tier set's like not even changed on the PTR yet. But from what I've seen, Enhance is still kind of strong. Might be meta. We will see. Who knows? No one knows. So Prout Warrior got massive damage buffs. All abilities 5%. Shield Slam 20%. Brace for Impact increases shield slam by more, so your shield slams are going to be freaking cranking now. Blood Surge almost doubled. Devastator Rage Gen increased. Rage Generated and Colossus increased. And Avatar of Storm gets 6 seconds of Avatar. So these are really big changes to Warrior. You'll probably do a lot more damage than you did before, surprisingly, and generate a little bit more rage. We'll see if that makes it quote-unquote meta. In my opinion right now, Paladin is still the best tank on the PTR. It's just like basically like live Paladin, except now it doesn't have Tempered Battle. And the damage is actually significantly lower because the tier set was very good in Season 1. But the Paladin utility is still there, like the interrupts on casters, sack, spell ward, etc. They're all still there, and Paladin can definitely survive the keys, so while that's happening, I don't think Paladin's going anywhere. But Prout Warrior is definitely getting a big step up for this. The damage increase is massive. Alright, that'll be it for the patch note review. Thanks for watching. Peace out.